Good evening and welcome to our February 10th, 2015 Ogden City Council special meeting. Let the roll call reflect that all council members are present, and we will turn the time to Vice Chair White for our Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, and would you please join us now for a moment of silence? Thank you. Next item on our agenda is a recognition of the Ogden Weber Applied Technology College, and we've asked Vice Chair White if she would take care of this item.
I'd love to. This is a joint resolution of the Ogden City Council and Mayor honoring the Ogden Weber Tech College for its outstanding contributions to Ogden City. Whereas, for more than 40 years, the Ogden Weber Tech College has provided quality educational opportunities, year-round course schedules, competency-based learning and training opportunities in high-demand technical fields. It offers technical programs in the areas of business and information technology, health, manufacturing, construction, and service technology programs. Success stories happen every day and prove the Technology College is truly a great place to start successful futures. And whereas the Ogden Weber Tech College offers more than 300 technical skills courses in more than 40 employment categories. Courses offered are extremely affordable, with high school students having the option of attending tuition-free. The Tech College also provides a unique learning model. Programs are competency-based, so students can move through their programs quickly, get credit for what they already know, and receive hands-on training to give them a competitive edge. And whereas every training program offered is based on job forecasts and employment openings received directly from the Utah Department of Workforce Services and businesses in the region. Employer advisory teams assist in each program area and provide information on employment opportunities for students. Courses are available at the beautiful campus and also some satellite classrooms at Business Depot Ogden. Courses are also taught in both daytime and evening hours to better accommodate various schedules. And whereas the Tech College provides open entry, competency-based instruction serving approximately 2,000 students monthly and more than 6,000 annually. It is very connected with the community and has partnerships with more than 100 local organizations. Internships and on-the-job training are also available through more than 200 local employers, and whereas Ogden Weber Tech College has been consistently rated as the best in state for technical education and the best for vets by Military Times. It has an outstanding 88% course completion rate, 90% job placement rate, and 100% licensure rate. Students are able to select from numerous career options available and to access the necessary resources to find success in their future careers. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Ogden City Council and Mayor Michael P. Caldwell proudly recognize and express our sincere appreciation for the Ogden Weber Tech College. We appreciate the incredible efforts of administrators, instructors, and staff who provide invaluable education and training opportunities to thousands of residents within the Ogden community. Therefore, I make a motion to adopt the joint resolution of the Ogden City Council and the joint resolution number 2015-7.
I second it.
Okay, we have a motion to adopt Resolution 2015-7 by Vice Chair White, and seconded by Councilmember Stevens. And this is a voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes.
President Gautier, please come up and
We always like to do a little photo opportunity, so
I can't tell you what an honor this is for us to have this resolution from the city.
here, why don't
Let's
you
give this
come
speed
up here
first.
Oh, sorry. We'll confuse you the best we can. So we can get everyone.
now let's get everybody kind of squished in here, and you kind of hold that in front of you. You face
There you
that.
go.
There you go.
I can see her.
See everyone? Yeah. Great. Thank you.
Now, Colette, if you.
Thank you.
Now I can do that.
Yeah, now you
Thank you.
Thank you, Colette.
Very much. Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for doing this.
If you would address us now.
Well, I won't take very long here. I know you have some very important business to attend to, but I did want to say thank you on behalf of the college and our board of directors for this wonderful honor. You know, Ogden is our home. We are designed to serve Weber County residents, but we reside in Ogden, and so we really feel a very, very strong connection to the city and the growth of the city and the success of the city. And we believe that what we do is really important to the success as well of this community and of Weber County. So we're so grateful for the partnerships we have, the support of the City Council, the great partnerships we have with Mayor Caldwell and with Mark Johnson and all the administrative staff, with Bill Cook. We have the opportunity to coordinate on many projects and really look forward to a great many more opportunities as we continue to move our community forward. So we are here, know that we are totally committed to the success of Ogden and Weber County, and you can count on us to do anything and everything in order to make sure that our community is prosperous, because that's what we do. Our mission at the Tech College is to build a prosperous community by developing a technically skilled workforce, one student at a time. That's what we're committed to, and we will continue to work with the city in that effort. Thank you so much for this. This will certainly go into a place of honor in our Student Services building, which is our main building on our campus, for all of our guests who come and visit the college. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Mayor Caldwell, would you like to?
I would just completely agree. That's one of the things that's made us one of the more unique communities in terms of overall economic development. It's the partnerships, getting the labor force there, getting the jobs here, getting the businesses here. It's been a tremendous thing. It makes us more nimble and quick than just about any other community I've ever seen, and it's because of great leadership. So thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I've got to say, I've been able to take advantage of that with my children, who have enrolled in the summer, and they've gone to classes there at no tuition. I've paid a tuition just to go with them, and it's a great facility. It's really nice to have it. It's my neighbor. I can walk there in about a minute and a half. So we appreciate your being there and your leadership and what it does for our community.
Well, we love having our neighbors on our campus. I know you'll probably notice this. We have people on the campus all the time walking around with their dogs. We have that small just golf course, and we just love being a part of the community. So you are all welcome on our campus at any time. We have that beautiful canal in the summer. We often have people out there just sitting there having lunch and having picnics. So please, this is your institution. Remember that. This is your institution. So we're here to be a partner in this community. So thank you very much, and come anytime.
Thank you. Okay, the next item on our agenda is the approval of minutes. First minutes are of the study session of October 7th, 2014, and the regular meeting of October 7th, 2014. Councilmember Blair.
Yes, thank you, Chair Heyer. I have reviewed those minutes and found them to be accurate.
Then of the joint work session of October 8th, 2014, study session of October 21st, 2014, and the regular meeting of October 21st, 2014. Vice Chair White.
Yes, Chair Heyer, I have reviewed those and found them to be accurate.
And then the work session of October 21st, 2014, and study session of December 2nd, 2014. Councilmember Gochner.
Thank you. I have reviewed those items and found them to be accurate.
And then the work session of December 2nd, 2014, Councilmember Stevens.
Yes, Mr. Chair, they're correct.
And then of the regular meeting of December 2nd, 2014, work session of December 16th, 2014, and the regular meeting of December 16th, 2014, Councilmember Wicks.
Thank you, Chair Heyer. I reviewed those and found them to be accurate.
And finally, the closed executive session of December 16th, 2014, the study session of December 16th, 2014, and the work session of January 13th, 2015, and the study session of January 13th, 2015. Councilmember Garner.
Yes, Chair Heyer, I've reviewed those minutes and found them to be correct to the best of my recollection, and I move that we adopt these minutes as approved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Councilmember Garner, seconded by Councilmember Blair for approval. This is a voice vote. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? That passes. Next item is reports from administration. Item A, Water Smart Grant. I think we'll hear from Mr. Moffett.
Chair Heyer, Vice Chair White, members of the council, Mayor Caldwell, Mark Johnson, it's a pleasure, Mr. Johnson, it's a pleasure to be here tonight to talk about this exciting opportunity for us as a city, and especially as the water utility. This is the first time we've gone after a Water Smart Grant. Water Smart Grants, just to give you a little bit of a background, are managed by the United States Bureau of Reclamation, and they're designed to help entities save water or power. That's kind of what they're designed for. In our case, we're going after the water savings portion of these grants. There's been other entities in Utah that have gotten some of these grants. Typically, they're the conservation districts, or Pineview Water Systems has gotten a grant that related to their canal work. There's two groups of grants that are available. Group 1, which is up to $300,000, and Group 2, which is up to $1 million. We're going after the Group 1 funds for this instance, and what these grants are is they're matching funds. So basically the city pays $300,000 and the Bureau matches the $300,000. Now you can match more than what you take, but in our case we're going after $300,000 of matching funds, and we're going to spend $500,000 on the project. What that does is it gives us a better ratio and helps us in the grant process. So our application specifically relates to real-time metering capabilities, which is a way for our customers to actually get the data more readily than they do now. Right now it's available once a month when they get the bill. This allows them to check on their usage during the course of the month. This is advantageous to them because a lot of times there's leaks that happen on their side that they're not aware of. And those leaks, if they go on all month, can cost a lot of money and they can waste a lot of water. So this is a very useful tool to them to not only save water, but to save money. It also notifies the city of backflow events that might occur. Now, a backflow event is where the water, instead of flowing from our pipes to the home, the water comes from the homes to our pipes. Now, you can see how that can be a very dangerous situation. So this new system would allow us to get those alerts more quickly than we do now. So that's an advantage to us. Also allows us to track water consumption more readily. If someone's got high usage, we can be made aware of it more quickly. Maybe go to their home and coach them through our conservation program, give them ideas on what they can do to save water. So this is really a technology that's kind of getting pushed by the state. There's other cities that have started down this path with the real-time metering, like Brigham City, I believe, has done some of this, as well as Provo. So we're kind of hoping to get in on this because I think it's a valuable tool for our customers. So the details of what this system entails is there's an antenna that gets installed throughout the city. These antenna basically connect to the meters in the ground, typically on a 15-minute interval. If there's no usage, it won't collect the data. It only collects the data when there is usage to report. There's about 46 sites that would be constructed throughout the city. Now, they get called towers, but they're not really towers. They're more like antenna. Tower, you think of the big, fake palm trees and the fake, evergreen trees. But these are more just antenna that can attach to like a light pole or any sort of structure that the city owns, maybe a park restroom, something like that. So we're currently studying the sites and determining what's going to take at each site to make these capabilities possible. these antenna would connect to the Neptune meters. We have different types of meters in our system. About 3/4 of our existing system would be compatible with this real-time metering, so about 75% of them. And there's still some that aren't compatible right now, but we're working towards getting those upgraded so that they could benefit from this system. So that's kind of just a quick overview of what this grant is and what we hope to accomplish with it. So if there's any questions, I'd love to answer them for you.
When will you get the information about the grant, whether it's accepted?
Whether it's accepted, well, whether or not we got the grant, I believe it happens later in the year, so probably towards the end of this year.
Just one quick question. So can you use the grant to upgrade those meters that aren't compatible?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
That would be considered proper ways to use these funds.
46 locations throughout the city, and I think you mentioned in the work session that they could be on those little arc lights that are 30 feet tall or whatever they are, and so they're not really obnoxious. They're kind of maybe inconspicuous and.
Yeah, they're not like a cell tower. We would, if the light poles are, say, Rocky Mountain Powers, we'd obviously have to get their permission and things of that nature. But no, they're not. It's not like a cell tower. It's fairly not. It's not very visible. I don't think a lot of people would even notice they were there.
Will the city, if the meter is reporting that there's a constant flow, in other words, a leak, will the city call the user or the homeowner and say, hey, you might want to check? It looks like you might have a leak, or is that up to the bill payer to worry about that?
Well, how this system works is that the owner of the account can actually set up different email alerts. So they could go in there and say, hey, if my water is showing usage for a certain amount of hours straight, email me and let me know. So that's actually defined by the customer. It gives a lot of flexibility to the customer, which I like because it promotes ownership on their part. You know, it's more of an interactive experience. Whereas now you get the bill once a month and you grumble because you got to pay the bill. This is more of a way they can actively engage in saving water and saving their own money. So that's kind of how it works. But yeah, we would still be able to, if we wanted to. There's like a lot of usage. It would flag a high bill, and we could go out there and approach it the same way we do now.
Yeah, good. I think that's exciting.
I think it's great, you know, in an infrastructure where we always say that it's old and needing repair. I think being on the cutting edge is really fun. So kudos to you for finding the grant.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Any other questions for Mr. Moffett? Thank you.
If there's no further discussion, I'll go ahead and make a motion that we adopt Joint Resolution 2015-8.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Councilmember Gochner, seconded by Councilmember Garner, was that who it was down there, to adopt Joint Resolution 2015-8. This is a roll call vote.
Councilmember Blair?
Aye.
Councilmember Garner?
Aye.
Councilmember Gochner?
Aye.
Councilmember Stevens?
Aye.
Councilmember Wicks?
Aye.
Vice Chair White?
Aye.
Chair Heyer?
Aye, that passes unanimously. We'll look forward to those things, that grant, and then the infrastructure being put in. That'll be great. Next item is public comments. This is an opportunity to address the council regarding your concerns or ideas. Please state your name and address for the record and limit your comments to 3 minutes. Seeing no movement, comments from our good mayor.
We have a couple of quick things. We had a couple of really unique and uniquely Ogden things happen this week. A lot of you were there for the lighting of the dragon sign downtown, that iconic feature coming back down. I think that was a really exciting thing to have happen. And we just cut the ribbon today on the new Courtyard Marriott downtown, and I think it is worthy of saying we're really grateful to the developers and visionaries that come in and are willing to look at our community through, I said, as the lens of not what it's like, but what it can be. And it takes a lot of commitment and a lot of hard work to get some of those projects complete. And I really appreciate what they've done and what they've brought to our community. We also had a really unique thing last week. We had the Bike Master Plan open house. We had over 206 people show up to make their comments known and to tell us what they want to see as that goes forward. That's a great symbol of how the community comes together. That's information that we really try hard to seek, and I want to thank all those that spent the time to come and do that. And on the biking theme, I'd like to invite everybody to the first inaugural USA Fat Biking National Championship race at Powder Mountain on Saturday. I saw the pro start list, and it's pretty spectacular. It's going to be really fun to watch. First ever. I'm sure they'll learn a lot of what not to do next time. So when we get it back, hopefully it goes really well. But I think it'll be a really fun event up there, and they've got some things planned down here. So it's a great week, and we certainly encourage it and really appreciate everybody in the community coming out and getting involved in some of these really unique processes.
Thank you. Council members, any comments?
Are you watching or writing in that event?
I will be spectating with great enthusiasm.
Is there snow?
Is it snow or mud? That's my question.
It's at the very top of Powder Mountain, so they've kept the snow there and they've been grooming it. They actually have big banked, bermed turns. If it's a flat turn on those on snow, basically, you're going to slide out. So they've really spent a lot of time grooming. It's a 6.5-mile course. I think pros will do 2 laps, amateurs and other people that just want to go. They'll have demo bikes up there. They'll have all kinds of fun stuff. But they did make it so you could get a mass of people on just a regular snow course. First guy around the corner is going to have a clean shot. Everybody's going to wash out, and the whole shot's the winner. So they've tried to make it really unique. There's not a bike course out there like it, so it'll be really fun to watch.
It's at Snow Basin?
Powder Mountain.
Okay.
Great.
I guess I just want to give a shout out that it is Idle-Free Week, and the city has lots of great partners participating, so do your part.
Councilmember Stevens and I are still carpooling. So we've been doing that for over a year now. So we're trying to do our part.
That's awesome.
I still walk to work.
I do too.
Do you? All right. Any other comments from council members? All right, look for a motion to adjourn.
Moved.
I'll second it.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilmember Garner, a second by Councilmember Wicks to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Just as a reminder, we will have a redevelopment agency meeting held right after this meeting, and then there will be a city council work session.